Hello my berries, it's me, Darkberry32. Oh my god, it's hump day. Hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day. It's hump day. Hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day. It's hump day, y'all. And I'm glad. Because I was thinking about it when I was leaving work. I'm like, my god, it's tomorrow Thursday already? Like, Thursday is my day. I don't know why. I used to love me some Thursdays, y'all. But anyway, I want to say thank you to the 2 subscribers of mine that emailed me yesterday about the keto diet. I tried to get as much information as possible because it's a lot of information all at one time. But I tried to get you the information that would give you, that would help you start. Just get a start. Because when I first found out, I just went on Amazon and started ordering almond flour, coconut oil, Swerve, that shit. Like, I was just ordering full. Like, I was so ready to jump into it. And so I'm really happy to help anybody else that that asks for it, that reaches out. Now let me tell y'all see these pants I got on. I will get into them. I'll get into where I got them and all that stuff. I'll do the outfit today, but y'all just hold on. But these pants here, the last time I wore them, which was probably about, I won't say 2 weeks ago. Y'all, when I tell you a sister had to stuff and push, and y'all, the pants was cutting me so bad that day. And I was like, well, I'm not that big. You know how you just like, you try to, no honey, I was big. Because they used to, they were just cutting into my skin. And when I took them off, honey, it was a ring around here. Lines going down here. It was something awful. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It was something awful. But today, y'all, when I left the house, I felt so good. Smiling. I was like, oh, I can bend down. I can do whatever in these pants, honey. They ain't doing nothing to me. And let me tell y'all, I bought these pants, I bought these pants before the wedding, I believe. I know I did. I bought these pants because I was like 165 pounds, so I was like doing real good, which that's my goal again. But I'm trying not to be a slave to the scale. So what I need to do is get some tape, get a tape measure, and I wish I would have did that 2 weeks ago. But yeah, this is like the 3rd week that I'm doing this, and what's so great about it is I'm not dreading it. You know how sometimes, you're on a diet or whatever you want to call it, new way of life and whatever, But then you wake up that morning, you're like, damn. I can't have this. I can't have that. Ooh, I sure am craving this. For some reason, on this thing, and I guess because I'm doing a lot of the baking and stuff like on Sundays to keep myself prepared for like those sweet cravings. I like that kind of stuff. I know some people's like, well, I don't really have to eat sweets. That's good for you, honey. I'm proud of you. But these are some of the same people that are also on this keto way of eating too. And it's because of like, you got to be eating something wrong if you trying to do what I'm doing. You got to be eating something is your Achilles heel. Is that what they call it? That you can't stop eating. So for me, it's carbs and sweets. I love that stuff. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I told y'all before, I feel like this stuff was clouding my mind, but I just want to say thank you. I wish I could say y'all's name. I tell you what, in my next video, I will give y'all a shout out if y'all email me and say I can say your name. But give me the names that y'all want me to say, because, I don't want to say your real name or the name that was on your email, and then, I ain't finna do all that, because I don't want nobody like, I ain't asked you to tell everybody what I was doing. Because that's your business. You know what I'm saying? That's your business. But I am behind you guys 100%. I'm all about, like my coworker said, Karen, you're all about women power and women improve themselves. I'm going to tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why. Let me just get on a soapbox real fast. I'm going to step up here and get on this soapbox. Because your girl used to be down. Down. Do you hear me? To the point where this was about, oh gosh. Let me see, Kayla is about to be 17. So I'll say about 15 years ago, 15, 16 years ago, because of the whole divorce thing that I went through, I went through a rejuvenation period in my life where I started learning how to be, how to pray, how to think, stuff that simple. And I still thank God to this day how he came into my life. And I mean, he's always been in my life, but how he came to me and told me where to go and what to do, and that I had the common sense to listen to him, because I actually signed up for school. And it's so crazy how things are. I signed up for school, spent 3 years in college. I did the University of Phoenix online. My very last class was the one class that was so potent that it stuck out to me, and it taught me the secret of life. And I was like, the secret of life, girl, you got the secret of life, give it to me. The secret of life is thinking positive. The secret of life is stop spewing garbage out of your mouth into your life. Just stop it. You're like, what do you mean? Stop talking negative. Leave it alone. It don't belong here. Leave the negative stuff behind. I know a lot of times I get responses from you guys, and y'all say, God, you're so positive. Y'all, this took some work. When I found out about The Secret, and that's the name of the book and the video, look it up. Go ahead and buy it on Amazon. I highly recommend it. It's going to be some money that you will not regret spending. So go look it up and go on and buy it. I ain't even kidding you. Like, if you really think that your life is going in a certain way that you don't like it, this is the way to turn it around. I'm not kidding y'all. Because what you need to remember is, I raised my children in my home by myself, and we did a lot of things. I had a glorious life, and I still do, and you can will those type of things to you, but you got to watch about what you think and what you say out of your mouth. Like something simple as when somebody say, hey girl, let's go to lunch. Girl, I ain't got no money. I know y'all done said it, haven't you? Haven't you? Or them children like, Mama, I want these tennis shoes. Mama, can you get that can? I ain't got no money. I said it just like you said it too, didn't I? Stop asking me for money. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no. Yes, y'all know we talk like that sometimes. Yes, we all have our education. Let's not get it twisted. But there are times where we're like, I don't have it. I don't have the money. I ain't got that money. So you're like, well, Darkberry, how am I supposed to say it? Because I don't have the money at the time. You just say it just like that. I don't have it right now. I don't have the money right now. Now, isn't that a big difference between saying, I ain't got no money? You're putting that out in the universe. And yes, y'all know I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. I am a believer of Jesus Christ. But I also know that when my positivity flow, like he says, what you spew out of your mouth, that's what you're going to get. So if you say you ain't got no money, guess what? You ain't got no money. And you never have any money because you're always talking about you ain't got no. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, just empowering women because of what I've gone through in life. Right now, to be honest with you, I thank the Lord for what I went through in life. Just so I can stand right here and tell you, you ain't got to go through all that. All you got to do is think positive. And when I tell you, it takes some practice. Because there was days where I'm like, oh, I really want to do this, but I know I ain't going to. Whoa, and then I wake myself up like, hey, stop thinking like that. So it's going to take some practice. It will take practice. Trust me, trust me, trust me. But my teacher, the last teacher I had taught me that. He was talking about The Secret. And I'm like, what are you talking? And he told us where to go to get it. I went and got it. And I started, I got the video. I got the video. And it was so funny because I had already been doing this positive way of thinking and didn't even know it. That's why I'm in this house. So I'm going to tell y'all this quick story, then I'm going to do my outfit of the day, and then I'm going to go. I know y'all be like, this girl be talking. I'm sorry. Okay, so when I moved from where me and the kid's dad was separated, we were living there and stuff, and everything happened with him. He decided he wanted to go do some other stuff. And so my mom was like, my job was like, hey, I know you got family in Houston because you're having all these issues down here with your husband. Don't you want to go to Houston? I said, yes, I do. Well, we got a job up there for you. Now, first of all, I was a temp. They moved me from that location to here in Houston. And I'm telling y'all, it was like I left work Friday from one location and went to work Monday in the next location. Didn't even skip a beat. I was still a temp though, still a temp. Like, who does that, So I was with this company, I was with Xerox was the name of the company, for about 5 years total. But anyway, let me go back. So anyway, I moved to Houston. I stayed with my mom. Mom was like, just come on in here, you and the kids, y'all stay here until you can get up on your feet. Put all your furniture and stuff in my garage. I don't even know how we fit all that furniture in her garage, but we did. Fit everything in the garage. Okay. And then, just like how I do now, I walk. You know, there's something to walking because it brings you a lot of peace and clarity, I think. We'll go into that later. But anyway, so I was walking, and every time I would walk, I would look at a home. This one little bitty pretty yellow home. I still remember it. And I would walk and I would say to myself, I wish I could have something like that for Jordan and Kayla and I wish I could have some. Every time I look at him, like, Lord, if you would just bless me with something small like that. I don't need anything big, I would tell him. I didn't need anything big. And I'd walk. And then one day my mom was like, hey, do you want to go look for places to stay? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And so we started out in apartments. Then my mom was like, why don't we look for a home that you can rent? And I'm like, okay. Y'all found a home, lickety split that same day, called a number, moved in right before my birthday. Everything was hunky-dory, stayed in that house for 5 years. Then I got married a second time. And then he wanted to do the same thing. And the fool boy, well, I tell you the truth. Anyway, he wanted to do the same thing. And so then I split with him. And then again, empowerment. Like, I ain't gonna sit here. I want to do something for my kids. I want a home. I can't rent for the rest of my life. Well, I mean, you can, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to rent for the rest of my life. I wanted to buy. And I did. This is where I ended up. And I've been here for about 11 years now. I helped build this house from, well, I didn't help build. I ain't had no hammer in my hand, but I got to say what everything was in this house. Like, it was built from the ground up with my help of saying, I want this, I want that one. Like, I never... If you would have asked me before, was this going to happen for me? I said, no, I don't know, because I don't know if I can do that kind of stuff. But the more you learn, I'm kind of with Oprah a little bit on this education thing. The more you know, honey, the more you know. Y'all heard that commercial, the more you know. Da, da, da. It is true. It is true. So anyway, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm wearing, and then I'm going to go cook. So anyway, okay, guys, I hope you guys found that inspirational. If you did, please comment below. Let me know your empowerment story. Email a sister. I was so happy to see those 2 emails from you guys. I'm not even kidding you. So email me and tell me your story. Let's become friends. If there are any other YouTubers out there that y'all want to collaborate or something, hook a sister up. We can collaborate. We can do some things together. You know, they do all these Dollar Trees hauls and swaps and all kinds of stuff like that. I would love to do that with one of you guys. So if there's somebody out there that watches my channel, that you're a YouTuber and you like to shop and do the stuff that I like to do, let's hook up, okay? Email me, darkberry32@gmail.com. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, somebody, one of my subscribers, I would have to think it was, tried to befriend me at darkberry32 on Facebook. That's my personal Facebook, but if you want to link up with me on my YouTube Facebook, it's darkberry032. Okay, so if you want to do that, like, look at all the links. I have all the links in the description box below of where you can find me. So darkberry032. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get Kayla to teach me how to do all the Snapchatting, because I do a little bit. And if y'all want to befriend me, I'm darkberry32 on there. I don't know. Add me. Say something to me on there so I know how to try to respond to you, because I don't know. I know how to do a little something, but I don't even know if I'm doing that right, to be honest with you. So anyway, let me show y'all what I'm wearing, and then I'm going to start cooking. Okay, so y'all seen these boots. These are ones that I got from Target, where there's a zipper on each side. They're kind of Western style, kind of, you know, when you look at them. And then I have on these pants that I got from Macy's. Remember I had on the black pants the other day, and I got from Macy's. They were Celebrity Pink brand. Well, these are also, they're just a khaki color. And then this shirt, I think I did this shirt in a haul. It was from Burlington. It was on clearance. I think it was like $6 or something on clearance. So it's just a long blousey, very blousey type of shirt. And then this vest. Don't you love this vest? I just think it's the cutest thing. Goodwill. Telling you. Y'all know the last few videos I done did some Goodwill stuff. I ain't even playing with y'all. So go to Goodwill. Go to thrift stores. I mean, you're helping out people anyway by buying stuff from there. So go to these thrift stores and find them. And you can wash the clothes. Just act like, you know, there's some dirty clothes or whatever. And just wash them when you get them, or go take them to the dry cleaners. But the savings that you'll get, because this particular vest is Chico's. And we all know Chico's is not cheap. It is not. So yeah, this is a nice Chico vest that I wore with it. And then let me show you my jewelry. It's getting kind of dark, so I don't want to take up too much time. I have on my wedding ring, my Fitbit. I got to tell y'all about that. And oh, I didn't put on my other ring today. And then I have this necklace here. Isn't it kind of cute? Here, let me show y'all. I got this from Forever 21. And then I got these earrings. I think I got these earrings from Just Fab a while back. So yeah. And then of course my makeup. I did it from this natural palette. Y'all know I don't venture into color too much, and I know y'all probably be telling, girl, do some color, but I like my beige and browns. I like to look kind of beautifully, naturally beautiful. If that is even a description. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look. But y'all, let me tell y'all about this Fitbit. Okay, so I tell y'all, I go walking every morning, right? Every morning. While I'm halfway through my walk and forgot that I didn't wear my Fitbit today, y'all know I was mad. Because I'm the type of person I love to track it. Like, I feel like if I don't have it on, it don't count. What is the... Oh, man. So, let's see how many steps I got on it today. Oh, I know I ain't hardly got nothing. 4,662. Y'all know I done hit my 10,000 step by now. I would have. And I was thinking about going out there and walking now, but I'm not going to do it. Be okay. I did it. My body knows I did it. I'm not going to worry about this Fitbit. I was so mad because I love to keep track of it. But anyway, let me go. I'm going to go and cook. I'm going to make zucchini noodles for me and maybe pasta for Earl. And then I have some sauce. And then I'm going to try to make fried chicken. But how I'm going to make it is I'm going to use the pork rinds as the coating and fry it in some olive oil and then cut them like, you know, a cutlet. And place it on top of the pasta and the sauce. It should be delicious. We'll see. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a fabulous night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.